Welcome Cell Network team. Today in this video we're going to be doing training on how to submit a checklist. So firstly, navigate to cnwapp.co.za. On this screen you're going to enter in your email address and your password and click sign in. Once you've signed into your profile, you will see your store sales performance, which is based on the sales that the CSR is going to update. But for now, let's focus on starting a checklist. So you click on Start Checklist on the left menu. You click on your store name and you click on either daily non-negotiable or your monthly checklist, depending on what your area manager, regional manager has set out for you to do. So if you click on Start Non-Negotiable Checklist, it will bring up all of the questions that have been set out for you, very similar to the Excel spreadsheet that you used to do. And here you'll just answer your questions as they asked over here and just make comments so that the area manager who is going to go and provide feedback to your checklist can make sure and can see what you've done for the day. So very easy, you answer all of the questions as per your feedback for that specific question, for that specific day. It is also important to note that some questions are asked on certain days. So as an example, accessory management faulty items, this might only come up once a week, it might come up twice a week, every day is different, so it's not the same questions every single time. Once you have gotten to the end of your report, you then must make sure that every single question is answered. If you forget to answer a question and you try and finalize and submit, you'll see it comes up with a incomplete checklist toast notification. So once you've clicked on all of them, you can then click on finalize and submit checklist. That will be your checklist done for the day. So once you've done your checklist, you can go to checklist submissions and go to my submissions. If you want to go back and see a checklist that you've done before, you can then click on view details and it'll show you all of the questions that you answered and any comments that you made on your checklist. If you have submitted a checklist by accident, you can then just click on delete so that you can delete that checklist and then start again. Obviously, if you delete that checklist, it's gone forever, so don't delete it by accident. The other thing I want to cover quickly is just your incomplete. If you submit a checklist as incomplete, so let's say you're not going to do the checklist for today and there's no way that you're going to do the checklist for that day, you can then submit as incomplete. You then provide a reason why. You could then say off sick and you can then submit. That then gets submitted as incomplete, and your area manager or regional manager, when they see the checklist, will see that it has not been completed and that you won't be completing it. It's also very important to know that if you are busy with a checklist and you need to go and do something, let's say you go see a customer and you then go out of the checklist and you go back into start checklist. If you then select your store, you'll see it says in progress daily. It's a branch manager checklist, and you can just click on start or continue checklist, and whatever you've typed in and whatever you've saved, whatever you've done thus far will still be there. So you can rest assured that if you're busy and you're halfway through, you can then just go back later and you can submit the checklist to make sure that it's done. That is all for submitting a checklist on this training session. I hope that it has been informative, and good luck with your checklists. Thank you.